Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today's topic is kidney stones and the disorders of urinary tract and the cures of these disorders. So during the normal aging process in humans, the kidneys may get affected in various ways, and these UTIs are fairly common in men and women both. And the field of biology in which we study about the disorders of the kidney is called urology. Now, if we talk about the risks of the disorders of UTI, we will talk about males and females. Males can get a urinary tract infection, but the condition is 50 times less common in men as compared to women. And the reason being is the urethra in the bodies of females is smaller as compared to the urethra in men, which is present outside, and the size of female urethra is only 1.5 inches, whereas the urethra in the men is 8 inches. So it becomes easy for the bacteria from the fecal matter at the anal opening to get reached to the urethra in females as compared to males. Almost all parts of the urinary tract are affected by the infection except the ureters, which are rarely the site of UTIs. So there are different types of UTIs, and the types of UTIs depending upon the site are urethritis, that is the infection of the urethra; cystitis, that involves the infection of the bladder; and pyelonephritis, that involves the kidney infection. So the prevention from the UTIs should be, one should drink lot of water to flush out the bacteria, and the second is personal hygiene is very important to prevent from getting any UTI. The treatment can be the antibiotic therapy because the UTIs are caused by some very dangerous bacteria. Now, if we talk about the urinary tract infection and the causes of the bacteria, so there are a number of bacteria that can cause UTIs. For example, one or two I will discuss over here. Escherichia coli, that you have heard is a rhomboid or cylindrical bacteria. Neisseria gonorrhea, that causes the severe urethritis or gonorrhea. And the last one is Treponema palladium, which causes syphilis. All these diseases are very dangerous. Now, the kidney stones. These are hard crystalline materials that can stick together to form small pebbles, or the size of the kidney balls may be as small as the grains of sand or as large as the golf balls. So they may stain our kidneys or travel out of the body through the urinary tract. So if we talk about the chemical nature of the kidney stones, we come to know that There are calcium oxalate types, calcium phosphate types, and the uric acid types. And the percentage of these types of stones in the kidneys is 70%, 15%, and 10% respectively. The formation of the kidney stone is the calcium oxalate and calcium phosphate and uric acid are precipitated out during urine formation and accumulate later to form stones. And the effects of the kidney stones, if we talk about them, these stony materials in the kidney can cause urinary obstruction or the urinary tract blockage. As a result, complicated infections may arise. Now, the categories on the basis of the location of the stones. Nephrolithiasis. If the location of the stones is in the kidney, then it is termed as nephrolithiasis. If its location is the urinary tract, it is called urolithiasis. If the location of the stone is ureter, which is very rare, it is called uretrolithiasis. And if the location of the stone is urinary bladder, then it is called cytolithiasis. So the causes of the kidney stones, we will talk about them. Kidney stones are formed in the following metabolic diseases: hypercalcemia, hyperoxaluria, hyperuricemia, and hypercystinuria. If we talk about hypercalcemia, it is the high level of circulating calcium in the blood, and because of other diseases and diet, that in turn causes high calcium in the urine. If we talk about hyperoxaluria, it is the higher level of oxalate type stones which are precipitated out in the blood, and this is the major cause of formation of calcium oxalate stones. Oxalates are usually abundantly present in the green vegetables and tomatoes. Therefore, they may be the source of hyperoxaluria. Hyperuricemia is the high level of uric acid in the blood. And hypercystinuria is the higher level of an amino acid called cysteine in the urine and continuous state of dehydration. So during these diseases, a lot of water should be drunk in order to get any UTI or to minimize the risks of getting any UTI. Now if we talk about the methods of kidney stone treatments, we have the following ways to treat kidney stones with respect to the situations depending upon the type of the stone. So first one is chemotherapy, in which we give analgesics and antispasmodic to the patient. Analgesics are the painkillers and antispasmodic are the muscle relaxants. Extracorporeal shock wave lithotripsy. Lithotripsy is a technique in which the shock waves are bombarded on the site of the stone, and it is broken down into very fine particles and come out of the body easily. Percutaneous, percutaneous nephrolithotripsy, lithotripsy, and the last one is the open surgery. So these were all. In case of the larger stones, PCNL is preferred. In this process, a tube is inserted into the patient's back into the kidney to create a tract. A scope is run through the tract to directly visualize the stone inside the kidney, and ultrasound equipment can then be inserted to break up the stones. You can see the whole apparatus which is working in PCNL, percutaneous nephrolithotripsy, and the extracorporeal shock wave and the chemotherapies are very simple to understand and to learn. So students, this was our topic for today. I hope you got it